welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I used a ketogenic journey to go from 368 down to 158, and then I got the C word twice. A lot of crap happened. Got back to 210. Then April did the challenge with Love It on Keto's channel, which was beef, eggs, keto chow, butter, and I managed to get back to 176, but then we are building a deck, okay, which meant I started taking ibuprofen around the clock and my weight started going up. So I started eating like salads and stuff like that on keto, because my weight goes up when I take ibuprofen, and it does when I eat salads because of water weight, right? Right. So what is this video about? Well, I've been trying to film this for about 5-6 days now, and I start the beginning, and then my day gets crazy, and I have to stop and start and stop and start, and I refilmed it, similar one, 30 minutes long, but I was in the car and tons of wind, and that's irritating. So here's me trying once again to film this. I think it is the 10th. I don't know. There's nothing around here to tell me. I think it's the 10th. We will talk about what's been going on with me. And we will talk about the biggest question in the world to me when it comes to keto. Are you keto? Do you think you're keto, but you're not really? No, seriously. Do you think you're eating keto and doing great because you're eating keto products, right? It says keto on it. Okay, you're eating salads and approved vegetables and berries, right? Maybe even nuts if you do nuts, okay? But are you keto? That's the question of this video. I'm going to get a little more comfortable, and don't worry, I am finished filming this one, so just give me 1 second. Okay, I was supposed to get more comfortable, but I decided we need to come into my storage room, which is trashed, so we're not going to look at it, because it's going to be easier for me to discuss the big question. Okay, what is keto? Let's go ahead and get this started. It isn't a type of food. It's really not. Okay, if someone says, well, it's this, and this. No, those foods help you get into ketosis more than other foods can, right? Keto is what your body does. It just means you run off ketones instead of like carbs or something, all right? I'm just going to dumb this down very simple for everyone, including myself. Since COVID, it's hard for train of thought for me. So, means eating the amount of carbs your body will let you to burn ketones instead of running off glucose, all right? So you might be a person that needs to just eat meat and eggs, butter, stuff like that, and cheeses, because if you go to 20 total carbs, you're kicked out of ketosis. You can feel it. The water weight starts coming back on. My hand's shaking. I've been having a lot of issues. So you can also be kicked out of ketosis because you are having some health issues, because you're having to take medications, because you're so stressed, you're overworking your body, so you're not in ketosis. That is not your fault. There's nothing you can do about that part, right? You can try to get more sleep, you can try to de-stress, but sometimes it just doesn't matter. My body has been in fight or flight mode since January, extremely bad. Which I think there's a medication I'm about to be put on once again that I got off of. Keto got me off of it. But because of COVID, my body is not reacting properly. Even when I do 20 total carbs or less, and I know I'm eating keto, my blood sugars are spiking to 200. Did you just hear that? 200 without eating carbs. Because my body's so under stress, it's releasing all this cortisol crap going on and shooting my numbers up. Which means my polycystic ovary syndrome is out of control right now. My whole body's out of whack. That's why I'm probably feeling like crap since January. So I have to figure out in the next 2 weeks if I agree. I have to go back to the doctor to go back on metformin until my body can heal again, using keto as well. That being said, I found this out about two weeks ago. So I kind of got very stressed, very upset. And remember I bought Zero chocolate, which is keto. Okay, something's keto if, like I said, you can do net carbs. If you can, do it. I cannot. If you eat the one serving, it is keto. If you eat that serving and a serving of G. Higgins barbecue sauce and a big giant salad and this and that, are you still keto when you add your carbs up? Seriously? Because this girl was under so much stress, so tired, eating salads, lots of salads, huge barbecue sauce on my chickens and stuff, and all the Zero I bought was supposed to last me 6-7 months. I'm not gonna lie, it's all gone. Okay, now you're gonna lie, now you're gonna sit here, so obviously I was not keto. Okay, it doesn't matter that it wasn't a donut from Dunkin' Donuts or something like that, okay, it doesn't matter, because no matter what you eat, okay, it's like, I have to be total carb, but let's pretend I could be a net carb person. So, one serving, which is, I think, 1 pack, right? Yeah, so 1 pack of this is 1 net carb. But even net carb people can't really go over 20, right? We'll do total. That makes more sense for me. 13 total carbs for 1 pack. I never eat more than 1 pack of this because it makes me sick, even though they're yummy. But let's say we eat this 13. We also just had a salad, and that was our main meal of the day. And that salad had some bell peppers, cucumbers, lettuce, some cheese, a little ranch, different meats in it. Let's pretend the salad was only 10, which we know is probably 20, okay? Could even be more, depending on the ranch you use. We're pretending that's 10. Right there we're at 23. And then, not this particular one, but this brand, you go and eat a bag of questions. Alright, because I've done this. I've been tired lately. 5 more total carbs, so we're at 28. Then I decide, which I have done, because I'm building a deck and I'm exhausted, I'm hungry. I grab me one of these yummy perfect keto bars. You might be a net carb person. This might not be a problem for you, but it's a problem for me. 14 total carbs. We're over 40 something now, right? Over 40 something. And that is just from a salad. That is just from this, a bag of chips, and that. I also have been reaching for Built Bars, okay? Now, this is me. I'm very sensitive. A lot of us need to stay under 20 total carbs because we've been keto so long and we got so many things going on, especially since the C word. I was not able to lose weight. So this is me just saying the heck with it. I'm going to do net carb instead. So this is 19 total. So this alone would shoot me off. Okay. Too exhausted to go make a steak and crab. Too exhausted to go buy one. I have bought one now. I have bought a lot of steak and eggs now because I have a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks and I don't want to go back on blood pressure meds. And before the last week or two, I wasn't eating these kind of things, but my weight was still up. My weight's the same. My weight got up to 190 again before eating all of this, and that's when I was like, screw it. I'll drink the Coke Zero. I'll eat the chips and crap and be net carb because my weight's going to be the same. So I was in a screw it mood. So was I keto? No. No. For my body? No. Definitely not keto at all. Not a tiny bit. Not even a hairline was I keto for the past 2 weeks, allowing myself to eat this stuff. It might have only been 6 days. I've really lost track. It's since about 4 days after the last video I posted. Because, you know, stress, no computer. Building, have computers now. We got 2 brand new gaming systems. Paid mine completely off him right away. It's not like I didn't have the money. It's, I planned a trip to the beach this summer, and I plan to go to Vegas in October. The Vegas trip might still be on, but the summer trip is out the window because I used that money to buy the computer. So this is what you need to ask yourself. If you're a total carb person, if that's the only way you can be in ketosis of any kind and feel good, lose weight, and be healthy, how many carbs did you put in your salad without even realizing it? I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. It's true. Let's think about this. Let's think. If you are a person who likes to put some broccoli, some bell pepper, a little carrot, some cucumber, some mushrooms, it's going to go fast. That's why Dr. Eric Westman does the whole 2 cups of green leafy vegetable a day and only 1 cup of the non-starchy vegetables. That is tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, mushrooms, I think broccoli, cauliflower, I think they all fall in that group, Luke. It all has to fit in the 1 cup for the whole day. For the whole day. And then you can have your meats, your eggs, cheese, 2 to 4 ounces of cheese. It's cats on the other side of this door. 6 total olives a day. So that is where, when you're not tracking, you're not paying attention, you're just grabbing something because it says keto. Literally, like I had some of these the other day. I love them. I've lost weight on them. But this is it. When I have this, I can't have any of the other stuff, and I can't have a salad. Okay, it's like that with the Quest cups. It's like that with the Quest chips. Well, the chips are not too bad. They're only 5 total carbs. I can still manage to get some salad in there. But if you are a 20 total carbs or even 30 total carb person, those things hit you fast, okay? And the Chalk Zero, I have issues. Well, let me go sit down and let's talk about those issues. What happened to me after having the Chalk Zero, which tastes amazing, but hold on. Okay, this angle is better. We have to go out soon and start working on the deck. The white chocolate tastes like real white chocolate to me. Of course, I hadn't had real white chocolate in years. And I just opened them all because they're individually wrapped, threw the little wrap, the whole thing, into a bowl. Well, not really a bowl. It's like this zip-up container because I have cats. It was supposed to last me literally until Halloween. Eating it slowly. I think I had 20 bags of it. Not gonna lie. I was eating that for days only. Too lazy to make eggs. Too lazy. I was so exhausted, okay? I wasn't really lazy because I had worked my ass off. I had been cleaning, scrubbing, rearranging, redoing so much stuff at my own house, not to mention building these decks, doing tons of shopping, preparing for 4th of July, which I have so much to do for that. That I just open chocolate and eat it mindlessly while I watch TV, or instead of getting up and cooking, which put me way over. So no, I have to say, for the last 2 weeks I have not been keto. I have to say that, because I just wasn't. But like I said, my blood sugars were already sky high way before that. And did I help it doing that? No, I did not help it doing that. Would it have been smarter to just eat steak and eggs, even though my blood sugar is going to go up no matter what? It would have been, but my mindset wasn't there. My mindset was completely exhausted, pissed off, angry, upset. I had every emotion, right? I had worked over 4 years to lose all the weight. I had gotten so small. Then I got really sick in September, which they are telling me now they believe was the C word because of all my symptoms. We all got extremely sick, got pneumonia. It was, everybody very, very ill. And I started having issues at that moment. But I also got on Coat Zero during that time. So, I went up about 10, 15 pounds during that time. Then I went off keto for Christmas, then hit it hardcore the first week of January, and then I got it bad. My taste has still not come back. And I've had issues nonstop since then. So many issues. Like, they're hoping that metformin will help me not get Shark Week every 2 weeks either, because my polycystic ovary syndrome is out of control. I already have an IUD, so getting one is not going to help me. The only other option is to go on metformin, which will help control the polycystic ovary syndrome. It's not even being given to me for diabetes, just my polycystic ovary syndrome. It's the only med out there that, of course, is not approved for it, but everyone uses for polycystic ovary syndrome. Keto works for it as well. It's the only thing that ever healed it. But I need some extra help. My body is very much struggling and under stress since the C word. And everyone says, look at Wendy and Harry. They've been sticking to it. They've not ate a donut, not ate french fries since they started keto. Like, they don't hoard on keto sweets like I did. Like, nothing. And their weight is basically staying right there. They're doing some fasting. I didn't watch the video yet today or yesterday, I don't think. Might have seen yesterday's. So they're struggling. So many YouTubers I watch are struggling to lose a single pound since the C word. So it's not just me. It just was my moment of F this. Not gonna lie. I don't think, I'm just gonna tell you that's how I felt. I did go to Sam's and got the sirloin roast again, which is basically sirloin steak, not cut, but they will cut it completely for free. They're $3.98 a pound. We got 3 big giant ones, and I've had them cut them all up so we can have steak this week. So here's the problem. After having the Chat Zero that tasted like real sugar, I cannot stand my collagen coffee. Now, I do still like my keto chow with the collagen in it, so that's how I'm getting my collagen in. Because right this minute, I cannot stand the taste of coffee. The only way I can stand coffee, which I have to have or I get migraines and I don't want to be chugging down the Coke Zero, is a little heavy cream and some skinny syrup. That's how I'm drinking it right now. It's the only taste I like. And I had to change coffee brands again. Now, I was really sick when I wasn't filming. It made me wonder, just for a minute, because everyone was sick, did we get it again? Because my taste has changed drastically again. And I was blaming the Chat Zero, but my dad's taste changed drastically again. So, I don't know. I really don't know. I've had to go to a dark French roast coffee. I do not like the other ones I was paying so much for. I don't like the cinnamon toast at all. Anything that kind of taste right now, it is weird again. Chicken, not even the grilled chicken. I just can't handle it. I had to smother in G. Hughes or G. Higgins, whatever his name is. Barbecue sauce, which 2 tablespoons, 2 carbs, and I probably ate way more each time, like way more. So right there is what I'm saying. Carbs can creep in if you're not using a tracker, if you're not weighing everything, or you're not doing the page 4 in your carb confusion version, phase 1 of Dr. Eric Westman's. If you're not doing something like that, and you are not tracking, you're probably low carb and not keto. If you're doing a lot of vegetables and different things like that, probably. Or you could have a great metabolism and you could be keto. Because it's not really about, like Sally over here. Wendy's dog always makes me get that name in my head, I swear. Sally over here can have all the keto approved vegetables, have the berries, have the nuts, and still stay in ketosis without even really counting her carbs at all. She has no problem. Jerry over here can chow down on all those keto packaged foods and not even count any of it. And he's perfectly fine because he works all day as a construction worker, and he's burning and he lifts weights and he stays in ketosis too. When me and Sarah over here, we can't even go to 10 total carbs. We look at a celery and our weight will go up. We can't have tomatoes or our weight will go up. We can't, like, we can only do basically carnivore or our weight will go up. Yep. So I was just pissed. And then I was like, son of a bitch. Sorry, but I was just like, not only did I fail because I told myself, even though I was going to go up with the Motrin, I was going to stick to it because that way I wouldn't gain any kind of fat. And as soon as I got off the Motrin, the water would whoosh back off. But when my sugars started rising, I just didn't care. I had a do not care moment, a depression, drop down to the ground, do not care moment at all. At all. That's where I was. And I still have not got back on the wagon properly. I am still doing that carb. Still, as this moment I'm talking to y'all, I have probably done more than 50 total carbs today, easy. And that was just 1 meal, but I'm only having the 1 meal. So it is a struggle right now for me. Now I can tell you that I will discuss it more in a future video. And I don't know if I'm going to be recording every day right now or not because our internet is sucking so bad. And not only that, I have no time. I can't even start the grill to cook a steak. Even though we have the steak, I have to plan everything out. So in January, after 4th of July, after my sister and them leave, because Dina was going to do it now, but I said, no, we can't. I have to cook so many different foods at 4th of July. I don't know if I will be strong enough not to overindulge or whatever, or eat too many dip and carrots or cucumbers, or eat some, even grapes or something. Like, I don't know what my mindset will be during that time frame, and I don't want to fail. So, especially if with this thing he's going to do. So after my sister and them go back in July, probably the 2nd, 3rd week of July, we are doing where he actually eats with me keto foods for hopefully at least a month. It's really hard for him, but we are going to try because he saw that, you know, I was doing a lot of steak and salad and he can handle that. I was doing salads at salad bars and he can handle that. And different things like that. So, cross fingers that he does it. Either way, I will be doing it. I will be leaning more towards the beef, butter, eggs because it takes my cravings away. As soon as I allowed myself salads and stuff, it was like a floodgate. Even if I fast, my blood sugar goes up right now. The doctor really said, you know, it's all due to stress. My body is really in fight to flight mode. So it is what it is, and we'll see in a couple of weeks when I have my appointment, what they decide. I also have a heart doctor's appointment in a couple of weeks. So yeah. So I will be making videos. I just don't know how often right this minute. I have a whole series planned though. I'm kind of excited about it. So, and I am working on some of that series right now. More like, what do I eat when I eat out that's keto per place I go, something like that. So ask yourself, are you really keto? Are you in ketosis? Or are you really just low carb? Because this past month I'm just low carb. And I can say that because low carb is basically 100 carbs or less. So I know I'm around that, right? When I go and look at all those packages of foods and stuff. And yes, I still have the kittens, if you're wondering. We gotta find homes for them soon, which is really hard because they all come sleep in bed with us. And so, yeah. Dino keeps trying to talk me into keeping baby girl, but we are keeping Freya. So, yeah. and Thumper. Thumper is so adorable, but he is a menace, and I'm trying to teach him not to do it. He likes to eat people's feet and ankles. It's his favorite thing to do because he wants you to pick him up. If you're laying in bed, you might as well forget it, though. He's going to eat your feet to death. And this morning, let me tell you what happened. I wished I had a camera because I think I would have become like viral famous on TikTok. Piper has been coming each morning around 4 and 9 a.m. So I'm not really getting much sleep. She's been coming in bed with me, doing a whole talking to me thing. Yes, Pipey. Looking at me, making my eyes contact hers, and she gets mad if I blink and I have to pet. Anyway, she's been doing this. So she came in there this morning at 9:30. Did the whole thing, and then lay beside me, like her body this way, and started crying for her babies all to come up there. And she didn't stop crying until all the babies were on top of me. I have a blanket on. She has this conversation, like literally talking to them and them talking to her, like with vocal words that cats normally don't do that too much. And she starts doing the whole nursing on the blanket thing she does, and you know, all of them do except the kittens. She was telling them to do it. They all started doing it. I'm like, no one's gonna want y'all if you're sucking on blankets. I'm like, no, we're all getting up and gonna go play ball. Like, it was the craziest thing. Like, I really wish I got that on film because that was so funny to me. She thinks it's normal because remember, we got Willow when she was 2.5 weeks old, and we got the other ones before they were a month old. So they only know me as mommy. So they think it's normal to nurse on a blankie. So she thought she needed to teach them that now because she's still nursing them too, by the way, and they're like 10+ weeks old. But I was dying. I was just totally dying. It was so funny. But I need to drink my coffee because we got to go work on the deck. We've been doing it in the evening a lot because it's so hot during the day. And I'm doing tons of errands during the day and housework. And with 8 cats in a house, it's like you're cleaning those 3 litter boxes 5, 6, 7 times a day. Like, I'm doing it all day long. I am sweeping and wiping and mopping the floor all day long because they're tracking the litter. They're tracking cat food. It's just a mess. So I'm cleaning constantly after them. Plus, so Willow and them were afraid of the broom and vacuum, and they still are, but the kittens think they are heroes, and they go attack that broom when I'm sweeping. All of them pronounces it. They all try to jump on the vacuum cleaner and attack it and bite it, and I'm like, you're supposed to be scared of it. You're not supposed to run after it and chase it and try to kill it. Like, it is the funniest crap. I really need to start filming that stuff. Like, seriously. But alright, if I have time, I will talk to you some more. I think the video is pretty long and it'll take a little while to upload. I hope everyone is doing great, and I am very sorry about all these non-uploading. But like I said, I wasn't even sure what kind of videos to do. My computer is finally updated with everything, and I was at a don't care moment, and I really didn't want to film that. But I decided I could have lied and said, oh, everything's been great. My happiness has been great. Everything's just fine. I just didn't have a computer. But no. Nope, that's not where I was, so why lie about it, right? So, let me go drink that coffee now. Okay, so we are out miniature golfing today and going to Fun and a bunch of other places. Yeah, we all suck at it. We decided not to keep score because it's taking six to get in any holes for all of us. Yeah, we suck at it. So we went to a smoothie place and I had a blueberry strawberry with Splenda smoothie. That's all I've eaten today. Didn't even have a collagen coffee today. They don't even put a 1/4 cup of strawberries or blueberries in it. So supposedly it is 0 net carbs and probably about 3 to 4 total. It's really hard to tell. But it is the smallest amount of fruit I've ever seen, and it's just frozen fruit with, like I said, nothing but some Splenda added. But with that being said, let me get back to Yay!